this is Angelina. I'm an IELTS coach and a language trainer, and I welcome you back to another video for the preparation of LanguageCert Achiever B1. Well, I have already prepared a couple of videos for you guys for the reading test. Now it is time for you to look at those links and go through part 1 and part 2, because in this video, I'm going to tell you about part 3. And you will find out what kind of question you will have in part 3. As you can see, the question is right in front of you. It is something with some paragraphs. We have A, B, C, A, B, C. Let me have a look further. It has C, D. All right. First thing first, we always read the question first. That is super, super important. The first thing is read your question. Let's have a look at it. The question says, read the 4 texts. Which text gives you the answer to each question? Now, where are the questions? Here we have our questions. We have the text in here. Which text? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have how many questions? 7 questions, but we only have 4 paragraphs. We have A, B, C, and D. This means that you can use any of these letters more than once, right? So let's have a look at the questions first before we move on to the reading part of the text. The question says, is from a letter to a friend. Which of these texts is from a letter to a friend? Now, there are 2 approaches that you can use for this type of task. Number 1 approach is this, that you can read first question and find the answer, or you can read all these statements and then go through the paragraphs one by one, whatever suits you. But I think to save time, we're going to read statement number 1 and look at the paragraphs. Where do we have it? Remember, this type of information is never in a sequence because you're going to match the statement with a paragraph. So let's have a look at it. I would recommend that we should read A first, and we should try to find if we have anything that matches with the paragraph A. Let's have a look. Let's read A. Welcome to Grange Lodge. Guests are free to come and go at any time, but we would ask you to enter quietly after 11 p.m. as others may be sleeping. Reception is open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. For any queries outside these times, please phone 0101 full stop. Internet and email access is available in all rooms for a small charge. Please vacate rooms and check out by 11 a.m. Vacate means to leave the rooms. Okay, first thing first, this is about a Grange Lodge. This is a place where you can stay overnight, right? I think there's a lot of detail in it about timing, when can you enter, when can you leave, but we can see and understand which one is a matching text for it. Let's have a look at the statements now. It's from a letter to a friend. No, I don't think so. This can be the answer, so we are not going to consider this. Is for hotel guests to read on arrival. Okay. All right, seems interesting. Seems so. There's a possibility that this could be an answer. What's the name of the hotel manager? They have not given any name of the hotel manager in this. Number 4, how can someone see what the rooms were like? Not at all. I don't think so. That's also not the answer. Let's choose paragraph A for statement number 5. And we can cross this very confidently too, because we can see that we are given time that when can you leave the room, when can you vacate the room at 11 a.m., when you can check out, when you can leave the room. Moving further, how can guests pay? We don't see and we don't find any information about this in this part. And how can guests get information when there is no one at the reception desk? Not really, but we can consider one thing is for hotel guests to read on arrival.
Please vacate rooms and check out by 11 a.m.
Because it is a hotel and guests arrive in here, they're talking about arrival, so they can read the text. So I think A could be a suitable answer for this statement as well. We can write it in here unless we will look at the other paragraphs and see that if this is the most suitable one or not. Because in your test, you have plenty of time. You have almost 1 hour and 10 minutes to read and complete. And I think it's a lot of time to reconsider your answers and read carefully. So let's move to paragraph B. All right, let's read paragraph B now and see which statement matches this text, or what information does this paragraph contain? Let's have a look. B, please take the time to tell us how you enjoyed your stay. As the manager, I value any comments our guests make and use these to improve our service. Please give a contact telephone number or email address so that we can follow up any comments you make. Thanks again for your feedback. Jan Butler. We definitely see that the name of the manager is in here, right? The manager has put his name here. So I think we don't really have to think so much, and we can quickly find information from here. Is a letter to a friend, is from a letter to a friend. No, this is not a letter to a friend. What's the name of the hotel manager? Yeah, so true, because this is the name of the hotel manager in here. He's writing. He's saying all these things. I will reread it for you once again. Please take the time to tell us how you enjoyed your stay. We can also have a look at other statements if we have any other matching statement in here. How can guests pay? No, we don't have any information about it. How can guests get information where there is no one at the reception desk? No, I don't think so. And let's move to C now. C, let's read it. It's the best place I've ever stayed. You have to try it. They really make you feel at home and do everything they can to help. I've put some photos in with the letter so you can see what it's like, how it looks. The rooms are great, aren't they? I had a wonderful time staying there and managed to get home with no problems. Love, Jude. We can absolutely see that this is something written by a friend to another friend, and he's describing his entire experience of staying at a place, and he recommends the friend to stay at the same place as well. So I believe that without much ado, we can choose that it's from a letter to a friend, right? So I'm gonna pick C as an answer in here. Now we have 3 more questions left, but we can see what other answers are relevant. How can someone see what the rooms were like? Through photos. We also see that in here, that through photos, he's trying to tell that the rooms are marvelous, the rooms are great. So I think C can be a suitable answer for 4. And then moving forward to how can guests pay? Well, we don't find any information about how can guests pay in this one. So we can read D now. Let's read it together. Thank you for your reservation. We confirm that your online special room rate is $44. We see a mountain here, money here. Please confirm that you accept these terms by clicking on reply and entering card details for payment. For faxing these on 0989776655, rooms are available to guests from 13 onwards. Please contact us if you are going to arrive after 21. That's the time in GMT. How can guests pay? We can absolutely consider this as an answer, that D is that answer. Okay, for now, I would not say that there's any information about the reception desk or how can guests get information when there is no one at the reception desk. But I believe we read it in A in here that how you can get information. Reception is open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. For any queries outside these times, please phone 0101. This means that the guests can get information when there's no one at the reception by making a telephone call, and that is available only in A. So we are going to choose A as an answer in here. So as you can see now, A was the answer of statement number 2, statement number 7, statement number 5, B was the answer of just one statement, and C was the answer for statement number 1 and statement number 4. And D was the answer for only statement number 6. I hope you understood how to do it. There are many more examples coming up. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.